In this video, we're going to take a look at a few struct examples in Swift. Let's start with the first one. We're going to declare a struct, and we're going to call it car. And let's give it a few properties. We have make, we have model, there's a year, and that could be an int. You don't usually see a car that's made in 2024.5. You know, it's either 2024 or 2025. So that's why we can make it an integer. And then finally, we can do a trim level if you want to get fancy. Down here, we can declare a car. So we can say, let my car equal car. Make, let's say Toyota. It's one of the most popular cars in America. For the model, it's the Camry. For the year, 2025. And for the trim, let's go LE. Then we can declare more cars. So let's say other car, or you can use whatever name you want. I'm gonna say Infinity, model, the QX60, 2024 for the year, and for the trim, let's say Deluxe. Down here, we can extract those properties. So we can say print mycar.year. And we get 2025. We can also say other car.year 2024, or really any property, so model. And you can use it to compare information on the car. So let's say print mycar.year and then other car.year. We get 2025, 2024. You can do anything you want with this. You can do different comparisons. You can see whose car is newer, who has a better model, or you can group by different models or different trims. The possibilities here are endless. Let's take a look at the next example. For this example, we're just going to do a song struct. So we start off by saying struct song, and we're going to give it two properties. Name, which is going to be a string, and the artist, which is also a string. We can say let song1 equal song. Name, let's go with Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. And we can just define a bunch of other songs. So let song2 equal song. Name is going to be The Door by Teddy Swims. There was a big song in 2024. Now what else can we do? Let's say we're making a music player app and we want to have all these different properties to it so the user can see what year it was released, the album. Over here you can just keep adding more properties. So release year is going to be an int. The album name can be a string also. And here it's telling us that we're missing parameters because we just created them up here and we didn't update our declarations. So we can just do that here. Release year. For the release year, it was released in 1987, which is really cool that it's still popular to this day. And for the album name, it was Whenever You Need Somebody. For Teddy Swims here, the release year was 2024, and the album name was I've Tried Everything But Therapy. And this is much easier doing it in one struct where it's just one line. You put in all the information rather than doing it like this. So let song1 name. We say that it's a string and we say it's Never Gonna Give You Up. And then we say let song1 artist be Rick Astley. And then let song1 release year be an int. And let song1 album name. We don't even need to type this string part here, but I'm just doing it. I won't do it for this one. Imagine trying to reference all of these, you know, like, oh, print song1 name, when we could just do print song1.name or song1.artist. It's all contained here. We don't need to remember what our variables were called. We can just remember what did we name this one song. It's one line instead of these 4 lines. And it just makes it so much cleaner, everything's organized. It already gives us this skeletal structure. And all of our properties are already there. We don't need to keep going one by one over here. Let's take a look at our third example. Struct rocket. We're going to give it a name property. And over here, let's declare a function, which we can do inside of structs. So let's call this launch. And we're going to launch our rocket. We're going to say for I in 1.3. We say dot reversed, because if we don't say reverse, it's going to go count in order. It's going to go 1, 2, 3. But when we launch something, we say 3, 2, 1. That's why we put this reverse. We're going to print I, which is the current number. So for I, it's going to go 1, then it's going to go 2, then it's going to go 3. And then down here, we could just say print rocket launched. We do this outside of this for I function. So when it's done with this, when it's done printing 3, 2, 1, it's going to print rocket launched. Down here, let's create a rocket. So let rocket equal rocket. And this is going to be the Falcon 9. Oh, and I completely forgot. Here, we can give that name property. And now we say rocket dot launch. And we get 3, 2, 1, rocket Falcon 9 launched. For this last example, we're going to do something else that's kind of fun. We're going to say struct dice. And we're going to give it a size property, which is, of course, going to be an int. A dice can't have 3.5 sides or 7.2457 sides. You know, there's no decimals. It's a straight integer, so we say int. And now let's write a function that rolls our dice, or our die. And we're going to make it return an int. We're going to say int.random in. If you remember in our last example, we did 1 ... and the number we're trying to go up to. And in this case, our maximum number is our number of sides. Here, let's declare a dice. Let d20 equal dice, and for the number of sides, obviously we're going to give it 22 sides. I'm just kidding, we're going to do 20. And here we can do print d20 dot roll, and we get 11, and we could keep rolling this dice, and we get 19, 13, 6, and so on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more creative examples of where you can use structs, I'd love to hear it. So consider posting them down in the comments. You might help someone else also. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe if you'd like more videos like this.